shorts on today. I'm freezing. Freezing, I say. Freezing. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Annette. Bonjour, Giselle. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was being lazy. Biggest mistake is I laid on my bed. Then Coco cuddles next to me. And then Donnie Cat cuddles. And then I just start sinking into my bed. Good morning, Wolfman, Samantha. I need a hello, Aubrey. Love to ride the donkey. That's funny. Hi, Kim Brown. What is going up, Twyla? Good morning. It is freezing out here today. Paul Jr. is here. Hello, my Colin. Trying to figure out why my unit's not working. So he's finally finishing up the unit on Saturday, but he's like, I gotta get out there to make sure that we don't need any parts. So he's out here trying to trying to get my unit at least giving me heat for the next couple days and making sure we haven't blown any other parts. Complications with the HVAC, right? Morning, Nikki. How is everybody doing? I have good news. Good news to share with all of you. And no, I am not pregnant. So get that out of your minds. High school at the sky. Oh shit. Today is November 30th. It is approximately 8:49 a.m. PST. Mr. and Mrs. D-Sal NorCal has been banned. Mr. and Mrs. D-Sal has been banned, I repeat. However, what I did hear is that great news. It was really great news. So I got the email last night that said intellectual property. So they are gone. However, now we will lay a wait and see. So one of my soldiers was so irritated last night that she started investigating. I forked with them all night. Good. So when I type in their account, it brings up Danielle _Salinger. So they're connected with that, and possibly the other fakes too, because they were active on those accounts last night, according to my friend. So just beware, just beware. But so far, the biggest one is gone. So it was great news last night, but so exhausting. It's been so exhausting because, it takes an emotional drain for the last couple of days of having to get on, most days and be on all day, just to try to do it. You can run, but you can't hide forever. And criminals always get caught eventually, right? So, anywho, Mr. and Mrs. D-Sal NorCal is gone. Banned. It doesn't mean that they will not pop up again, because there's other accounts associated with them. So, onward and upward until we have another issue. So it is November 30th, 23 at 8:52. I will still continue to do that throughout because this guy or woman is not done. So, we will still take those precautions we need to. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Thirsty Thursday, thwarty Thursday, and fantabulous Thursday. My same style, same color, the coffin. But my normal nail lady isn't here, but don't tell her. I kind of like the way the other one did it. A little bit more extreme, I don't know. Oh no, Tristan, I was wondering where you be. I hope you get better. A fantabulous. Feet. We gotta do T's. Thirsty Thursday. Tantabulous Thursday. Twarting Tuesday. Tuesday. Thrusting Thursday from some of you. Is everybody reading the donkey today? Not me. Y'all, I'm falling apart. I am falling. Fantastic, tantalizing Thursday. Thrusting Thursday. There is no thrusting other than my anus getting poop out of my system. It's in the car where you left it. So, treadmill Thursday. Yes. I wish I wanted to trust. I wish I wanted to trust too. I wish I could trust or thrust. Dan wishes I would thrust too. Anybody ride the donkey this morning? Asking for a friend. Poor Dan's donkey hasn't been ridden in a while, but my insides are dying. My insides are shriveling up. My insides, literally, you know, when you pass away, right? I'm assuming the bodily excretions come out. I still think that that's what's happening to me. My bodily excretions are leaking inside, from inside out. I am dying inside. I feel it. So there is no thrusting, there is no riding, and there is no love making up in this house. Oh shit. Only contention, irritation, and frustration. And well, misery. I left that one out. There you have it. Morning, Jim. Are you done shopping yet? Good day, Happy Rose. I know, damn, Randy. Y'all don't understand. So, menopause is a slippery road. It's a drying road, and it's a hormonal road. And so, there, because an animal dumped it out. You see where the puddle is? And then I got this irritation right to my left of me. The constant irritation right here. It's called Daniel's son. Dan the man. Dan with the plan. The one and only stallion of Dan. Can you come take over while I go pee? Frustration Friday. Okay, Dan, let me go pee. Dan! Can I go pee?
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna push my videos.
Fucking Friday.
All right, so if you're getting bored of this live, my videos are up on my channel. It's a pretty good video. I put it up on both YouTube and the TikTok. How y'all doing this morning? Just the video is Grandpa. It speaks for itself. He's just classic. How's everybody doing this morning? Brandy, I'm glad you watched. It just went up. Hey, Dylan, Veronica, Rose, Tabitha Ray, Linda, Debbie Billingsley, like Barbara Billingsley. Doesn't she Leave It to Beaver? Barbara Billingsley? Remember. Good morning, Jody, Nora, Michelle, Jenny Boo, Emily, Dog Mama. Or is that Dog Mama or Dog Mama? I don't know where the emphasis goes. Awesome, Diane. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It made me laugh this morning. I was looking for a video and I go, that I don't have to go any farther than yesterday morning. That was yesterday morning. Good morning, Annette. David in South Philly. South Philly.
Why are you looking at her?
You're back.
Thwarting. I'm thwarting.
They love you, Danielle. Said we love your wife.
I know.
All right.
Get off.
Thanks, Michelle.
They're barking at the Xfinity guy that's in our bushes over there, working on something. Well, not they. Hi guys. Bye, Dan. Get the fucker out. The fucker is gone. We can have fun now. He's a fucker pooper. He's a sun sucker. He's a son of a gun, that guy. He is. Washing repair. No, I don't even want to say that because I just don't even want to put the shit out in the universe because my life will feed off of your life and then we'll have one big shit show over here. I know. Texas in the house. Wacko. There's wackos in Waco. Is there wackos in Waco? Well, wasn't Waco the Kool-Aid guy? He is something else, you guys. I don't really understand how I have made it for this long in my life with him. A one-man pony. One-man pony show. Athena, I'll take it. I love it. He's something else. One-man donkey show. It's Dan the donkey. Isn't there a, oh yeah, have you ever, they play, on our music channels here, they play Dominic the donkey. It's like Dominic the donkey, with the hee-haw. Good, Mimi. Yeah, I told you needed to hear it. Get up and do your shit. I'm tired of y'all sitting on your ass. You know how many times I wanted to give up on that fucker? Yeah, I can't get that. I just remember the that's all I remember. It's like, sorry. Okay, so it's not just a Sacramento thing. So, good morning, John. Athena, I think they do. I really do believe they know how amazing I am. I can't even say that without smiling. No, but I think they know they have a good mom, ultimately. I think they know. I think my sister-in-law knows what an awesome auntie I am as well, and a blessing to everyone. No, in all honesty, I think people are very thankful for me. I think people appreciate me. People know. People that know, right? What's up? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Buttercup? And I think that's true with any family, right? I think with any family, those people. You know your people within the family. You know the people you can go to. You know the people who are loyal to you. Are you buying gifts for Xmas? So I buy gifts, yes. It depends on my energy. I literally just blab about random stuff. Fist bumper. You are very observant. So, yeah, lives. typically, everybody, creators, influencers, whatever you want to call me, they do. They feed off of their comments and the people that are in here and literally communicate about everything. All right, Athena, get it, girl. Do it. Get your shit together. Random stuff is fun. I agree. I don't have a lot of attention span. So if I was just watching some boring creator, influencer, I'd turn quick because I need, like, skirt, skirt. What you talking about? What were we just talking about? Huh? Yes. So if you aren't like me, I ain't watching you. Because my mind's everywhere. And I don't think that's a bad thing. And if you don't like my blabbing, well, get the fuck off. So, presents. Hannah's already purchased all of her presents with my money. She went in, she has a limit. She exceeded the limit, not surprising. And they're all up there already. She also bought my present for her boyfriend, which she does every year as well. Andrew, I bought him a ski pass, and I bought him some fun stuff, like some clothes that he's wanted more clothes. I still have a little bit more left to spend on him, but I'll figure it out. I'll ask him, maybe get him something for, like, his guitars or something. Thank you, Mimi. Thanks, Jeff. Dan and I don't get gifts. We don't get gifts. We don't do gifts anymore. And only because, like, if I want something, I buy it. Right? I mean, I buy it. Let's be real. The only thing that I would like, which I wouldn't buy, I mean, I could buy it myself, but it would be more meaningful from him, is a diamond pendant. I lost my diamond pendant. No, I didn't say ski mask. I said ski pass. A diamond pendant. I lost it. It's, I think, lost within my house. I hope. I just can't find it. So I'm contemplating whether or not I want to take. I'm torn. So my first engagement ring, right? The one that Dan proposed with. I was originally going to hold it, right? Have we talked about this? Yeah, we need gifts. What we need aren't, gifts. We need other fixins that, well, too difficult to get into. So Tabitha, same thing. Like, Dan would just charge it on the credit card and I pay the credit card. So, that's okay, Jeff. So I'm trying to decide. You guys let me know. Oh no, was it insured? So that's my biggest nightmare. Because my diamond now is very beautiful and very expensive. And we used to have it insured, but it is $1,000 a year just to insure my diamond. Just my diamond. And let's be real, I've had it for 16 years. So that would have been $16,000 if we kept paying on it, which is almost, like more, you can almost buy the ring for that, So, anywho, Dan's like, we gotta stop, insuring it. So, so originally, so Maureen, mine is, so Dan bought it on our 10-year anniversary, and beautiful ring. And so for a couple years we paid for it, but Dan was like, what is the point? If we pay $1,000 a year, at so many years, we're gonna already have paid, for the ring itself, and you could have had a bigger ring, right? So he was like, we gotta stop. I think we did it for a couple years, and then Dan was like, stop, right? So we stopped. So I have my first ring, and I was gonna save it It's not a bad size. It's a decent size, decent quality, you know, compared to what we, you know, which, I don't know, most people could afford at the time when you're broke. And I was going to save it for Andrew. So he could propose. But then I'm like, you know, is he really going to want it? What if it's not good enough for the woman? You know, they all like bigger diamonds these days. You know, would she care? And I told you, remember, I said, I don't want them trading it in. That would hurt my heart. The more depressed I get, I know. Just family and love. That's all we need. That's all I really want. Well, and a couple more things, fat boy. Hi, Howard. Hola, Rolando. So, yeah, so we saved probably $15,000 so far from not insuring it. And I still have the ring, so, yeah. So, do I keep the ring for Andrew? I know, but to propose to his, they can take the diamond out. It's just in a gold setting, like plain. I know they like it bigger. That's what I'm worried about. Or do I keep it? Thanks, Laura. Or do I keep it and make my diamond pendant? Come on, my diamond pendant. You know how cool that would be? My initial diamond right here on my neck. So I'm really thinking about doing that and saying, fuck Andrew. Yeah. So, right? For me, he proposed and she loved it. I know, but diamond pendant. I'm really thinking the diamond pendant. I don't know. Andrew or me? Andrew or me? I think I would enjoy it more, right? On the pendant, because it's, oh, shit. You guys are going to be no help. I guess so, Maureen. Maureen said, make the diamond pendant, and then at the time, if he wants or needs a diamond, take the diamond pendant and give it to them for them to make it. I kind of like that idea, right? Because it's just sitting there doing nothing, right? Collecting dust. So I think that's a good one. Diamond pendant, because most likely they're gonna redo the setting anyway. I can enjoy it. Naked and afraid, do not go outside naked, because everybody will definitely be afraid. Yes. Okay. I know. I would keep it, and if he wants it, because for me, it's meaningful, right? Because it's my first diamond that Dan got me. He didn't really pay for it, everybody else did, but he still gave it to me. I still wore it for 10 years, right? So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That was a great idea. Thank you for that idea, because I think that's like really cool. So yes, it's about a 6.3 size, decent quality, you know, not the best. I know, Pippi, and that's the thing. There's people, like I don't know what I would have done. Yes, I think so too. Thanks, Maureen. That was a great one. So, yeah, but here's the problem. It is special to me, and so because I can't find my other one, sometimes sentiments are gone. I think Andrew, I think, would love it, the idea of it, because he's very emotional. But then yes, and it stays in the family. So, yeah, I would. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that, you guys. And it would be offered to Andrew. Like, hey, right? Scare neighbors. Not the ones laughing. Why? Are you laughing? Jerry, you already know what you look like. So I'm thinking that, and then I would offer it to him to have him get it reset. So here's the other issue, is that my new beautiful diamond, right? Who does that go to? Who does that go to? Did you hear me? Who does it go to? What kid do you give the diamond to? I'll take her. It's beautiful too. Hannah, Jennifer, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like, who does it go to? There's one diamond. It cannot be split in two. My firstborn daughter, my first grandchild, shit, they would fight over that. The oldest, God, what do you do? What do you do? Then what does poor Hannah get? What does poor Hannah get? Kimberly, I like that. I love that. I love that the wife agreed to do that. To me, that shows a good woman. Gorgeous. How am I doing this girl? Shit. Oh, sorry, Chris. My first daughter with the exception. It goes to your next daughter. Yes. So that is for sure first marriage. So that is for sure what I say. Well, and that's the thing about Hannah. You know, Hannah already is like middle child syndrome, right? Bitching because she never gets anything. Hi, Darla. Yes, somebody did say that word. Deidre. Deidre. Hi, Slick. Only child, my daughter. So I wish I had one child, one daughter. It'd be so much easier. So I just don't know. It's going to be a tricky one for me because I don't have a lot of jewelry. So maybe one of them gets my diamond earrings and then one of them gets my... Or maybe if Andrew doesn't take my diamond pendant that I'm going to be making, then one of them takes that. Oh, Slick, I'm so sorry. I bet it was a bad day. Oh, girl. Sorry for your loss. Cash to the rest. No, Veronica was just clarifying that somebody said it. And Deidre, it's always your fault. Puff, puff, pass. I know. So, I don't know what to do. But, I don't know. I just needed the question answered about the diamond right now. I'm sorry. I know, Slick. I get my first daughter who was a diamond. I was upset. I guess there's other ways, other things. I have other jewelry, but I'm not a big jewelry person, right? So it's not like there's other diamonds lurking somewhere. For sure. My granddaughter. I don't have a granddaughter yet, so if I live to see, but they must keep it in the family. I will come back and haunt them if they ever get rid of my diamond. So Howard says, if I remarry, I get more diamonds. So maybe I need to remarry one more time, so that way it's equal. Yeah, I don't know. Go, Linda. Have fun. Be safe. Stay warm. Give the girl the diamond in the car. No, the boy wants the car. I don't have it. They do. But this fucker, maybe it's because it's $20. I can't even lose this one. I know, Maureen, I get it. I probably would too. And no fingers. I'm not a big, you guys, I barely wear my beautiful ring anymore. I would wear this more, 700 years old. Oh my gosh, Tabitha, that is so cool. I want more diamond. Can I tell you a secret, fat boy? Dan would never spend to make it equal, I would have to buy the same clarity, quality, and size to make it equal. And let me tell you, that was a one-time purchase. He would never spend that type of money again. So not gonna happen. There's only one. So I think I would wear that one the most, you know, because I love necklaces. So I'm gonna look into it. I wonder how much it costs to make a pendant. Like, are we talking like, so maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do for my Christmas present, holiday present to myself, because I've been really thinking about it. So this was Rocky's thought. Rocky said, don't make it, I'm a simple girl. I'm so simple, just a solitaire, yeah. So my last diamond was in a bezel, no extra gems. I can make it whatever I want, right? Because creams. My other one was a bezel. So Rocky's take on it was, buy a pendant from Costco. Buy it, because what? It's $500-600. Because if you lose that, who cares, right? Save the diamond for Andrew, or you eventually, or one of the girls if he doesn't want it. But get one that's cheaper, because then if you lose it, it won't bother you, right? Because if I lose that one, and oh, bye, Jeff. Shh, don't tell the boss. It's so complicated. And why am I thinking about that? Why am I thinking about death? And why am I thinking about my jewelry? Because I was so stressed out over this diamond thing. Maybe. Bye, Angela. So then I'm like, you're right, Rocky. So the diamond pendant that I lost, it'll be safe because who's wearing it? No, I just don't know. I'm torn, you know? So like, I see both sides of it. And the diamond pendant that I lost somewhere, it was Dan's first, like, pendant he bought me, right? So that had value to me. And I'm already sad because I don't have it. So I can't imagine losing my diamond, you know? My, like, first engagement diamond. So I know, but I was up last night thinking about it. Do I do the pendant? Do I just buy a cheap diamond? Do I do the pendant? What do I do? I don't know. I know, Emily, see? And I would die if I lost it. So never mind. I'm gonna keep it, and I'm going to buy myself a cheap. That's it. Done. I've made up my mind right at this moment. So, shit. Teresa, it was so expensive to insure my one diamond that I just couldn't, because it would cost me over $12,000 a year to insure just my diamond, my new one, because that was like 12 years ago. It was over $1,000. It's crazy. Hi, Pat. Yeah, I don't know. Jennifer's not an earring person. I think Jennifer would really love my diamond. I don't know if Hannah really cares. I guess I could ask. You know? I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Hi, Ryan. Land Rover. I always wanted a Land Rover. You cut yours off. I made a wedding ring for my third husband's earrings that he got me from my really? Pretty. Put your diamond in a safe deposit box. Yes. I do. Yeah, you're in Texas. My one ring, Teresa. one ring was over $1,100 a year. So Dan was like, let me do the math. I think we insured it for 2 years. Yeah, I don't know. So it is what it is. Maybe I'll just buy a pen net. And Costco has great quality stones, I know Pat, and I know Andrew's so sentimental. He would love it. I just can't guarantee she would. I wear aviator shades and I dress like a bum. Does that count? My insurance is so expensive, Tabitha. I love Costco. So my ring, when Dan was ring shopping for my upgrade, I wanted at least a 2-carat diamond. And I wasn't really too particular. I wanted better quality, right? Oh, really, Twyla? But I didn't really care because I would rather at the time had size, right? Size matters at that time. So happy he chose quality over size, because you can't get, if you got the same quality in a bigger diamond, it would cost double the amount. So that wasn't gonna happen. I know, Maureen, and we should think that way. Wear it, buy it, use it. So I remember him calling me, and he said, if you were to get, hypothetically speaking, and he was in Costco at the time. Hypothetically speaking, he said, just wondering, if you had a choice and you were staring at a 3-carat princess cut diamond, and back then I loved princess cut. No, I don't wear them daily. I used to, but not anymore. If you were staring right now at a 3-carat princess cut diamond, not the best quality, not bad, but could be better, or a 1.5-carat flawless round stone. Do you know what I said? Duh. Princess cut. Well, obviously, he went, because they were the same price, right? A 3-carat princess cut diamond with not great quality, and the beautiful 1.5-carat round. It was the same price. He said I couldn't do it. So when I got it, I was like, oh, so pretty. It's not 2 carats or 3. I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking about it. Today I'm so happy he chose the quality. So he did good. And he was like, I couldn't do it, Danielle. He's all, your earrings are different. You don't have to be flawless in the earrings. You can have a crappier stone for the ears. But for the ring, when everybody sees it, I want beauty. Because it's beautiful. And this is the last time you're ever getting anything this beautiful, so enjoy it. And word. He said it, and he really stood by it. So, Johnny asked, does the ring matter, or it's the marriage that counts? Now, Johnny, come on, bruh. Girls have fairy tales in life. Let's be real. Obviously, the marriage is more important. But we all want what we want, right? Doesn't mean that it's correct and it's unwise, and doesn't mean the marriage is going to be any better, depending on the size of the diamond. But in that situation, remember, Dan proposed with a diamond that was neither big nor small and wasn't the best quality. And that was okay. But when I'm going in for an upgrade 10 years later, yes, I want what I want, right? Because I'm not making that type of money that I used to make, and I want an upgrade because that was the last fucking ring I will ever get. So, yeah, the first ring didn't matter to me because I knew eventually, and he had told me, he goes, you know, I remember him saying, he said, now, you know, don't worry, you know, eventually when we have a life together and I can afford a better, prettier ring, you will have it. He did. And he provided it to me. And thank God, right, Johnny. And thank God he chose. My whole point of that, Johnny, is you could see that today, 16 years later, I'm glad he chose the smaller, beautiful stone. So why do we always got to focus on the fucking negative? Can't we just go in and have a little bit of fun? Can't we just fantasize and berate and make fun of when we can? Life is too short, Johnny. Enjoy life. Have a little bit of fun. Don't worry, chocolate chip, I'm still married with the man. Whether it was a small ass diamond, a big one, or a gaudy one. I'm still here. He's still pissing me off. But I'm still trucking. Ring or no ring. Diamond pendant or no pendant. This bitch is still leading the way. I'm leading the pack. I like to see anybody, male or female, come and step in my shoes and see if they can do and withstand one 24-hour period with what I put up with. One day, full 24-hour cycle, my schedule. Think y'all will change your mind? Run! What the fuck? Exactly. But I'm still here. Is this normal? Is the grass greener on the other side? Oh, shit. I have to have an attitude. Period. Chrissy. An attitude, period. Because if I was a weak-ass woman, I would be in tears every minute of the day. Grass is not greener. Fuck. Shit. It is. Thanks for letting now I get why you said that. It is November 30th. California time is 9:30 PST. A beautiful sunset or sunrise. I think I'm more of a sunset girl. I would think I'm more of a sunset girl. I think the horizon is so much prettier when in the afternoon. I mean, I do like a pretty sunrise, but I think if I had to choose, I would choose sunset. Sunset. Oh, Haley, I'm happy. Cowboy said the grass is green on the side, but there's a lot of bullshit to get it that way. There's still a lot of bullshit to get it greener on this side. Because I'm too old, I'm too tired to deal with the other side. I figure it's easier to stay put and work on the color. Rolling. I do love a beautiful starlit sky though at night. Clear, crisp air. My favorite place to be in the nighttime is Tahoe. You just look up in the sky. The air is crisp. I love it in fall. The sky is clear as day. And the stars are just beautiful. I spread that shit mighty fine, fat boy. I get an even schmear across the whole side of my grass. Yeah, you can always buy turf. You know, at this point in my life, turf is the answer. Turf is the answer because I'm too tired to keep things green. You know, well, typically they don't sing at night. They don't sing at night. Triggered, are we? What are we triggered for, CJ? We were just talking about fucking grass. Green grass. And changing it to turf. What's so triggered about that? Birds don't sing at night. I've never heard birds singing at night. Is it? I don't know. Am I just in the land of cuckoos? Have I not heard? Is there, cartoon? They're sleeping. I hear owls. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! That's not an owl. That's shit. That's my mating call. Owl. Ooh. Ooh. Shit. Wrong bird. Shit. They did, John? A jovial music with Grandpa Fallon? What the fuck is wrong with these people? Sorry. Caw-caw! Nope. If you hear a caw in the middle of the night in the forest, get the fuck out. Start running fast. You too, Samantha. Have a good thrusting Thursday. A fantabulous one. Have that. Dan is 65. And I'm 29. So I can't do the simple math in my head, but there's a big difference. 29, and I might have been stuck here for a while at 29. But Dan keeps aging. Hey, Chris, are you here? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? I'm not sure you're seeing. Rita, can you see it? I know you're looking. Girl, get him. Get him, girl. Looks like I made it. Shit. Was that? Wait, is that the one? Thank you, Rita. He was scaring me a little bit. Thanks, Rita. Chris, I don't know who you got. I don't know. Sean Doggy. What's up, the Sean Dog? To the dog, to the dog, to the Sean Dog. How'd you like that one? Chris started taking out running. He was sleeping on the job, Rita. Chris was sleeping. Thank God for Rita. Jeez. Chris was, anywho. But thank you, Chris, for your efforts, as always. I know Chris is always wanting to fire. So, but what, John, what's the last thing you want to do before you die? To shit? That's why the last thing on my bucket list is to shit before I die. Oh, so it doesn't come out while you're dead. Yeah, can I be worried about that? I don't want somebody finding me with shit all over my body. Shit, urine, although it would be very fitting, right? Very fitting. Good morning, John. How you hanging, buddy? What's going on? I'm in a pool of shit. It's about fitting the way the mom go out. Urine and shit. Thanks, Mom. I don't know. No, that would be horrible. I do. If I had a choice of how I die, I want to die in my peace, in a good dream, in the middle of frolicking in an open field of lilacs and daisies and sunflowers. I want all my excretions, fluids to be already vacating my body, John. I agree with you on that. And then what I want to do is look beautiful. I don't know. Not always boot comes. My life, there would be shit. I would be drowning in my own shit, in urine. Just because that's my way. Typically my way would be that way. He was full of shit. In my case, it would be, like I always said, Danielle was always full of shit. Well, yes, I am. Hello, Kay. Sarah. That's funny. Happy early birthday, Chrissy. El Chapo. Why are you looking so green, man? Like, who cares? You want to be alone? You don't want to be alone. I don't know. Bertha, I just named my pimple after you. Shit, that scared me. I thought somebody did that on purpose. So I'm sorry. Yesterday I keep saying, Big Bertha, you scared me. She's talking to me, y'all. She came back. All right, Rudy. Anyhow, you don't hear very many Berthas anymore, right? So it scares me because, you come up with these names, right? And then you see them and you're like, shit, I hope they don't take offense to the names I used. It was a beautiful ring. Yes. Well, when I knew we were making money, I said, bitch, this doesn't cut it anymore, right? Dorothy. Gertrude. I don't want any pain. I want to die happy. I want to die peaceful. And I want to die with no shit. Yes, Ethel. Bertha, do you always watch? Did you watch yesterday's live? I might have named my pimple you, Edith. I don't use Edith, but Bertha is one I use. Henry, I've used. Eloise. I've used George. I've used, I don't know. I can't think now. Julie Bean, did I say hi? I want to be pain-free, but I'm scared of drugs. Snuffleupagus, it's way too long. Myrtle. Don't be an Ethel. Don't be a Myrtle. Myrtle. What's a myrtle? Myrtle turtle. I don't know. So, death. It's a shame we can't choose the way we want to go. Yeah, I'm scared about drugs, Maureen. Will I be fine? Ursula. Why are you being so Ursula-ish? Because Ursula, to me, sorry if there's any Ursulas, ugly and like smoking a 10-pack a day. What is the harshest cigarette you can find? No filter. American Spirits. I don't know. Bye, Ann. Have a good one. I'm scared. No, I've never tried a gummy. I'm scared. Pall Malls. Yes, thanks. Ursula's a non-filtered Pall Mall smoker. She wrinkly. She's got a mole on her cheek with the hair poking out. And she looking angry, like she wants to eat little kids for dinner. Ursula. And if there's any Ursulas that you know of, I'm sorry. Marble Reds. What's a Henry? So, Marble and Black. So I named my hemorrhoid Henry. I don't know. I use Henry or Herman. So Hannah had a really bad wart a plantar support that just grew, and the thing overtook her pinky. Like, they didn't know if they were gonna get on, they didn't know if they were gonna be able to get it, right? She might have had surgery. They also thought that it might have given her a little bone spur. It's horrible. She was freaking out. I called him Henry. No, I called him Herman. Herman. He was Herman. My ass was Henry. My ass has switched since, changed names. A couple times. So I renamed my ass. And one initial's GT. There's another one on there. But she's up and coming. She kind of grows and festers back in. And it's painful. Is it painful to travel to the next dimension? Roland, honey, tell me how we know this. After X, yeah. And Dan is also sometimes used for my backside. Dan, can you stop burning my ass so hot? Stop being that big pain in the ass. Dan, yeah? Can you feel Dan? See how he's doing back there? Who's Dan? Open up my ass and look. What? Yep. You have, Roland. Have you, so you've seen the other side. Where's Lily? Lily, you here? Dan is perfect. So now everybody is to name their hemorrhoids Dan every time they get one. Danielle, Dan's on my ass. Shit. Okay, so Lily, were you here yesterday, Roland, when Lily was here, and we were talking about me watching the mediums, anyhow. And she was like, yeah, I fall asleep to the people who near-death experiences. So Lily can literally talk to you. So what did you see? I wish I could give you a microphone so you could tap in and say, well, Danielle, let me tell you, which one would you like to know? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Just go in order. Just go in order. So you remember for all 4 times? Shit. Where's my microphone? Roland, you have permission to talk. You know, if there was a button, really? Shit, Roland. Shit. I would love to hear it. Lily would love it too, because she falls asleep to those stories. He's not quite, just wears patches and smokes. Oh my God, Chrissy. I wear the patches and still smoke. Shit. Oh, Lord. Were you scared? Roland, in all 4 experiences, were you scared at any of them? Hi, Mars. What's up? How you feeling? How you doing? Oh, thanks, Alan. I appreciate it. Yes. Zach, you must... Marty. What's up, Marty? Williams? Yes. So I'm big at naming growths on my body. I named one of my friends, too. I won't tell you where her growth was, but we called her Henrietta. I think Dan enjoys it, too, Howard. That's one thing I think you have in common with Dan. I think he lives off of pissing me off. I think he lives on just anger, fumes, and, unhappiness. I don't really think he's happy ever. Maybe right 2 seconds after an ejaculation, you see this glow and smile on his face. But after that, that's about it. Fleeting. I think sexual interactions give him the only happiness in life. Yeah. I try to piss mine off because he pisses me off all the time. I mean, you see the way he talks on the fucking lives? I have to kick his ass sometimes. I'm like, bruh, you sound like an idiot and your true colors are shining. People are looking and they're seeing and they're witnessing your ADHD ass. He does admit. Remember when we used to be able to use the word gay, like being happy, right? It was a jovial type of a thing. The sun is the only thing that gives us light. Is that what you saw, Roland? And then all of a sudden we couldn't say that anymore, you know, as a descriptive word to use happiness. Remember all those words that we used to use in elementary school, you know, the R word, and, you know, the English word for a cigarette, 3 letters. I still say the R word too, but I try to be respectful and not do it here. I mean, on lives. He was scared. Oh, Shawnette. But Mimi, yeah, double meanings. Oh, he said that, Shawnette? Wow, that's pretty cool. We used to say, you know, don't be a cigarette, you know. I don't really use that anymore. The R word I still use. And it's really hard to, you know, because it was just a slang word, you know. Everything got just too politically correct, I think. But yes, I still use it. It's a nickname I call my son a lot. Because what other word would describe a 19-year-old teenage boy? Yeah, I bet, Leanda. And you know, I do it respectfully because I know there are people who, you know, it offends people. So I just try to use it in my home only. Just because I don't ever want to, you know, make people feel upset or uncomfortable because of, you know, the way I was raised. I've tried to change a lot, but that's a hard one to change. Because unless somebody can give me another word that describes a 19-year-old boy, I mean, I'm all for, let me know. I'm all for up ones, new words. Yeah, Deidre, and I don't care. That stuff doesn't bother me. I thought you were at your high school reunion. That was last year. Somebody posts an old video. No, owls are, woohoo. That was it. That was me just crowing. I told us that I had to make up the class he went to. Complain because he's gay, double me. Yeah, you know, it's hard. Yeah, so if you just saw me at my high school reunion, abort the mission. Probably a fake channel. There's no heaven or hell. So there's just light. Did you see light? Like our friend over here, Goofus. What about doofus? Is that not acceptable? Because I've called him a doofus before. Is that not appropriate? I mean, I try to take the stupid out of it because I used to call him stupid, you know, just instead of the R word or doofus or whatever. Hi, Judy. And then Dan's like, you can't call him stupid anymore. You know, Andrew, for the love of Pete, why? Stop being stupid. So his friend used to give him shit, right, when he was little. His best friend, still today. Light in the loafers. We were from the 80s, and we had some pretty tough words, right, that are not socially acceptable. And most people are not a goober. I have called him a goober many times. But it just doesn't sum it up good enough, other than the R word. I also love the word, I'm going to tell you what I love. I'm going to tell you. And I say, oh, it's beautiful. So Roland said it's beautiful on the other side. So Shawnette said when her dad went to pass and he didn't come back, he said he saw a cross and a river, something like that, or water going through it. And because he said, I'm going to the other side now. And that's what he described that he saw. So Roland said, it's beautiful on the other side. That's idiot. I do use idiot. Idiot is a great word. Moron, nincompoop. I know not. But I mean, if you grew up in the 80s, there's nothing, a glowing white cross with water running through it. Thank you. Idiot. Doofus. Moron. MR. Was teasing about it. I was only put down. Yeah, well, I know what you mean. Water's of life. Yeah, I don't know. Idiot. You idiot. You flaming moron. But I really think that I'm glowing today. God, I keep looking at myself and I'm like, how am I on live looking like this? Y'all, I don't give two fucks. That's why. But I keep looking and I'm like, God, girl. I mean, have some common decency for yourself. Do something to make you look better than what you look like right now. Looney Tunes. Or Fruit Loops. My people, my friends I used to work with, they would call them Fruit Loops. Anybody say Fruit Loops? Stop being a Fruit Loop. I don't know. I don't know. But I had to stop using stupid. I don't use stupid anymore. You stupid idiot. I mean, that's fine. Moron. Susie, don't be a Susie Q. Fruit Loops. Look at this. I mean, I got hair coming out here. I don't know, my ears poking out here. I have one tucked in. No, I don't know. I'm a mess, you guys. Woo! I've let myself go. Hey, but a salami. Oh my God. Lunatics. God, that's an old one. Some people are just stupid with a T. Cindy, dentist. Woohoo! I love when I walk away with no cavities. RU instead of RE, and you're good. What's RU? I'm gonna tell you what my favorite word is. Don't judge. So I still haven't said it, but I'm gonna say it because it's really no RE in it, right? It's a fucktard. I mean, come on. Don't be a fucktard. No? Is that acceptable? I say that while I'm driving sometimes. I cuss people out. Can you say fucktard? No? Is that okay? It's a good one. Right? I can't, Pat, no. In the grocery store, yeah, I do. I mumble that shit. Is that not a great word? I think so. It's very effective. You don't call your kid that? I call mine that. Don't judge, Deidre. But he is a big fucktard sometimes. I just can't. Like, I need a word that really just sums it up. And really, to my kid, that is like, got a violation warning. Give me a minute. The decision is fair. My live does not contain the Bushes mentioned in the... Hold on, I got a violation warning. This is gonna be... I was also stressed about this shit last night because I was like, now we got that, you know, the thief taken down. I was wondering, I was like, maybe I just go on YouTube for a while, give it a little break, or just do subscriber lives because they're pissed. Bullying and harassment. Bullying and harassment. Yeah, for my word choice. I hate people. Idiots. I don't know. You're being threatened by who, Christy Lou? Who are you being threatened by? Yeah, and you know, that's all it is, you know? I don't know. It just sucks, you know? It sucks that women can show the things that they want to show, you know, and yet you can't have fun, you know. You can't have fun. It's just, so me too, user, animals are better. I am being watched, especially from people who get taken down for thievery, right? So I know they're waiting. They're sitting behind their little keyboards waiting. Yes. So my friends send me, idiot. My friends send me texts, you know, of people doing, with girls doing these things. And they're like, this is okay. But you, yeah, I know. I don't know. There are donkeys. They are donkeys. You know, and it's just so hard because, again, you're at the mercy of the idiots, right? So it's just stupid. I don't know how social media can be better, but I wish there was a way, right? They aren't. I was like, who's not my daddy? Girl, my daddy dead. But I did think about that. I did think about last night amongst my diamonds and what kid's getting what. I was thinking about, what do I do? Do I take a couple day breather because somebody's mad? Or what do we do? I don't know. My daddy dead. And I ain't looking for another daddy, so anybody. Yeah, they say, you want to be my daddy? What? I was subscribed to 2 of those channels. Oh, shit, Shawnette. Thank you for getting out of there. Not almost at 1,000 subscribers. I for sure notice a difference in some of the attacks. Yes. So, mic drop. And that's the thing, is you just have to be ready, right? You have to be ready for the ugliness to come your way. Once you can do your thing, and the more you raise and the more numbers you gain, the more support you have, less I think they do, I don't know, or commando, it comes. So it took me a good year to learn how to cope, a good year. And, you know, I cope the way I cope, you know, it's not perfect, but I cope by lashing out. Call Me Daddy. You know, there is, squirrel, do you know there was a podcast called Call Me Daddy? And that's what I have a sweatshirt that says I'm unwell. I never listened to the podcast, but my girls did. And those 2 girls are not together anymore. They do their own things. But my girls listened to it. One of my girls was like, Mom, this is so right up your alley. And then my other girl was like, Mom, don't listen. But nothing shocks me, right? I mean, my mind is pretty all over the place. But I never listen to them. But what is happening over here? We got shit going down in the court. What's happening? Hello. I don't know what's happening. But anybody? Yeah, and you know, there are people who want to be called daddy. So when I play around with Dan, you know, because I'm a big goofball, I say, come on, daddy, show me what you got. But what? You guys, it is the last day of November on the 30th of 2023, of November 2023, 30th of the 23 of 3rd 2020. What? It is 10:01 PST. That is Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget it. Thanks, Roland. No daddies needed. Especially one that likes to, shebang bang. I never understood the women who call their men Daddy. John, mommy, give it to me, mommy. I mean, don't get me started on my vomiting again. Just not looking forward to it at all. Forget the birthdays. Yeah, I would like to be called my name. Oh, honey, sweetness. But you call me mommy, I'm about ready to punch your lights out. Could you imagine? Mommy, hey daddy, what's up? Hey daddy. Daddy, where you going, hot daddy?
I'm going to the office for a minute. We got to make that video today.
Okay, daddy. Poppy. My grandfather was named Poppy. Hold on. Hold on. Bluetooth. Give me a minute. Bluetooth. I can't get out. Shit. It won't let me out. Bluetooth. Oh shit. I can't get out. I can't get out. Bluetooth. I couldn't get out. Hold on. Give me a minute. Bluetooth. Shit. S-hole. What's S-hole? Sex hole? What? What did she call you? Super hole? Super hole? Superman? Mama. What am I missing? What's S-hole? Sausage hole? Superior hole? Supinating hole? Suspender hole? Superpower hole? Sausage. What? Slippery hole? Sexual hole? What does it mean? Roland, you're gonna make me see the light. Ugh, carbon monoxide too. Sugar walls. Sugar. No, yes, John, you're entering the sugar walls, but the a-hole, the hole. She used to say, come on, hole. She called you hole? You're confusing me. Hello from Fresno. I'm going to throw the sugar walls. Let me taste your sugar walls. Sugar. Yeah, no. I like I said, I'm a corny one when it comes to the act of love. I'm not one of those romantic, Sugar Easton. I almost said Sugar Easton. Yeah, Sheena Easton. I'm not one of those like, hi John, look into my eyes. You are so fucking handsome. I can't. I am just corny as hell. So that's it. Dan looks at me and he's like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to be turned on at this point in time. That doesn't make it work. Do you have a therapist because all of your emotions you show really seem forced? If anybody needs a therapist, damn it, Christine. Damn it. Hi, Lair. Dan just left. Yeah, no. I'm not a sensual lover. I'm not a sensual lover. I'm a corny lover. And that's for damn sure. Corny lover. Corny lover. That's what I am. I gotta be so corny. to get on my man, because without corny, what do you have but more laughter and fun in the sack? Isn't it corny? Don't you think? Yeah, my therapy, I can't, no. People kick me out of their rooms, you know. I can't go to a therapist because when I have seen therapists in the past, they say, "Why do you need me?" I say, "Wait, what, huh?" They say, "Why do you need me?" Because it seems like you got your shit together. You know everything you need to work on. I don't think this is the place for you. It's not. No. What do you suggest? Well, horniness, laughter, let it go, Lexapro, and well, social media. Okay, thanks. I don't know. You know, it's very complicating life. No, and that's never happened to me before, but what therapist would kick you? What therapist would kick you out of their office? I've been into many therapists' office in my lifetime. And this is the God's honest truth. There's nothing wrong. There is one thing wrong with you. My official diagnosis is get rid of Dan. Oh, okay. That seems logical, feasible, and understandable. No, seriously. Therapy, back to therapy, squirrel. What's Xfinity doing up there? He left, he came back, and he came back again. And then he came around the court a couple times and then parked his ass back again. He's in my box. Okay, who knew? So, therapy. I have been in multiple therapists' office. And half the time I'm in there, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck are they doing to me? For me? Anything? No. Maybe therapy wasn't what I needed. Maybe I needed a psychiatrist. I don't know. But I ended up leaving several therapists. And I liked all of them. I just sat there and I thought, I do that. I already know that. Yep, I do that. I do. Yeah, I know. Well, shit. And I thought to myself, right, I have the same tools. I just have to use them. And that's literally, I stopped going because I was paying out of pocket for shit I already know. I was paying out of pocket for things that I already had a handle on. I needed a different perspective. But everybody who I went to said the same thing I was saying. They said the same things I was doing. So what the fuck do I need to pay them for? What the fuck do I need to pay them for? If I already know you got the education, but yet here I am as a child development major and I still know everything you know. And you're telling me. So I stopped going. Because I wasn't going to continue to pay out of pocket for everything that I already know, everything I was already implementing, for somebody who was telling me the exact same thing. What am I paying for? Shit, I can give the same fucking advice. Unnecessary hospital stays. There is no way in hell, Haley, that would have happened to me. Just saying. But I'm just saying, like, I know. I'm smart cookie. I'm a good rationalizer. You know, I know my shit. But nobody ever told me I was looking for different, you know? I was looking for somebody who can tell me something different than what I already knew or was already doing. And nobody. 4 therapists. 4. They all said the same shit. I'm already doing that shit. Can you do something else? Tell me something else. And then they give you medication. Well, some of the techniques when I was going through my panic attacks, some of them really worked, like the breathing exercises. One guy helped me through my panic attacks, and he said, "You're not dying. It's been confirmed, right? You've taken yourself to the hospital many times. You know this is anxiety. Let me give you some techniques to use next time, you know? Believe in your brain." Because I would come out, I would come out of there just pissed off because I'm like, what am I paying for? You know, you're supposed to help me through these times. He was okay because he helped me learn to get through my anxiety. Once I realized it was mind over matter, right? I got rid of him this morning with a group, like SSRIs 4 years ago. Yeah, so I'm on a really good SSRI that I loved. Back in the day, it was Boostcar. They still prescribe it. Made me feel like shit. I felt dizzy all the time. I just didn't feel good. And so I stopped taking it. My biggest thing I thought at the time is if I can master the act of stopping, right, my panic attacks, then I'm good to go. Piaget, yeah. The dog, how about Pavlov? It's kind of like how I work with my husband. Pavlov's dogs say, bark, you get a treat. So the breathing exercises worked. So all you need is Mary. Yeah, I'm not a big Mary person. Sleep is very important too. Sleep is very important. And John, thank God you don't have menopause, because menopause fucks you up with sleep, and moods and everything in between. But yeah, sleep is really important. And that's one of the reasons why I left to go upstairs, because I needed sleep. And especially with all these body changes, I needed sleep because I wasn't happy. It was really affecting my mental state, my mental being, and my whole person, and everything else that was surrounding me. Hi, sir. And there's different ways. Like, I have never been on medication up until this last year. You got through. So I'm wearing regular underwear, and it's going up my ass. So tell me why I have to wear regular underwear again. With sleep. And anywho, it's horrible. And so it was really funny. I have to tell you girls, I follow this one doctor with menopause on TikTok. She's been my first one. You have to find your peace, John. And that's the main thing with people who have anxiety, is that in order to cope, right, with life, but I'm picking them out my ass. They keep going up my ass, so why not wear the ones that are already up my ass, right? They tell me you're too hyper. I am too. I mean, I think, Roland, I've said this, that I think in the last 5 years I have become ADHD. I think it's menopausal. I might. Angelina, I might ask that. But what if they both want the ring? You guys, they're working on my internet, so if it goes out, it's not my internet, but they're next door. So just so you know, if I go away, I will be doing a subscriber live today on TikTok, because today's Thursday. At some point I'll pop on. But if I do leave, that's why, okay? So the guy's out there, and it shouldn't, it shouldn't, but I mean, it's getting time anyway. It is November 30th at 10:17 a.m. PST. So if for some reason I go out, it's the internet, because they're over here in both of our boxes. Yeah. And it could be. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying, because they both went at the same time, and they never just go at the same time. So he's out there. I'll show you in the box. So we have, by time they have, I'll show you. Where's that? And Dan's gone anyway, so I should probably go check on Grandpa. So he's over there. See the box? He's right over there. I hear people talking. I don't know who he's talking to. So yeah, just in case I go, that's it. John, it really is. I mean, I have to say that I live in a great neighborhood. I mean, my neighborhood is peaceful. It's quiet. Both of my boxes are up for display. Anybody can work on them anytime they need. Both of the boxes. Got to check all boxes. Is an armpit fetish strange? Well, Howard, it's strange for me. It's strange for me because I'm not into armpits. And, yeah. You can't see me? I'm here. But, everybody has their own fetish. And who am I to judge? Only if they smell nice. Who am I to judge what your fetish is, Howard? Why, do you want to see my armpit? Yeah. Feisty girl, I don't know. I kind of go on just how my day's going. I kind of just see how I need a little loving. No, I'm good on the loving part, J-Dip. I don't really need any more loving than I already have or had. I know. Oh, you don't want me to show my armpit? I shave them every day. You like armpits? What do you do with the armpits? Can I ask that? Howard, do you sniff them? Do you lick them? Do you penetrate it with something? Do you like to touch the tip to the pit? I don't know, but please tell me, because fetish is soft. You like soft pits. Do you rub them? I want to know what he does with the pits. The tip to the pit. Do you like your tip, the soft tip on the pit? And do you like your wife to shave her pit? Do you like women pits or just man pits? Or man and both? What pits are we talking about? Now, are pits just the armpit itself? Or like dimple pits in my ass or in my thighs? Like cellulitis. Cellulitis is a pit. Could you put your tip in the pit? The tip in the cellulitis. What? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, some people like body odors. I mean, this is the thing, y'all. Don't act like you don't know it. There's some of you out there who like stinky. Some of y'all like stinky. And Deidre, anybody have a fetish? Well, you, GSR, like fermented shrimp paste, so let's not go there. Yeah, I'm not talking about, I call my cellulitis. I'm not talking about the pussy kind. If you can't, Sean, we're not talking about heaven right now. We're not talking about God or
hell or good deeds or anything like that. We were talking about fetishes. Fetishes. Pit fetishes. Do y'all have pit fetishes in heaven? Shit, I probably shouldn't say that. Never mind. Abort that mission. Let's not go there. No smells. I'm not into smells either. I'm just saying. Some people really like, I shouldn't have joked about that, but I mean, thank you, Les. Be aware of your surroundings, right? Where are we? What is being talked about? No pits. Yeah, I'm not into pits. People like feet, right? When my H asked, is she a virgin? He would say under her left arm. Why? What happened with the right? What happened with the right arm? Read the room! Thank you. I am right. Always, Goodman. I know what I'm talking about. And by the way, my husband yelled at me last night because I was trying to tell you. As your age. Howard, why are you aborting the armpit question? Cellulitis sucks. And even cellulitis, the real cellulitis sucks too. That's a skin infection, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about my dimples in my ass. The right was done. Just the tip and the pit. Your husband's tip was in your pit? Tell me, was that good? Like, doesn't that poke? Because, I mean, you can shave, but there's still going to be an amount of little pricklies that poke the tip. Yeah. Where's Vito? I don't know. Who's Vito? Vito! Vito! Nobody's answering. I'm going to ask Dan if he wants to tip my pit. That's part of my corniness. What do you want to do? Do you want to put your tip in my pit? I guarantee you, I'm going to say that. I'm going to record it for y'all. What? Do you want to put your tip in my pit? What do you think is going to happen? So much for brunch. Shawnette, come on. Pits. No bueno. How do you know? Yeah, he was my magical assistant builder. How do you know? How do you know pits isn't the way to go? You don't know. Howard's so quiet now. He wanted to talk about my cellulitis, and I should get with it. Embrace it. I've embraced the aging, hanging cellulitis body. I'm still interested in the pits, Howard. So please tell me. Define pit. The pit of the stomach, the pit of my ass, well, not my ass, your wife's ass, the pit of the love-making machine. Read the whole comment. I can't. Who? Huh? What? Where? Pit? Huh? Tip? Where do you want me to put my tip? In my pit. You're all making me crazy. Pheromones. So you like the smells. Now, Matthew McConaughey doesn't use deodorant. Now, I don't like BO. I can tell you, no, the Joan Rivers. I might have probably. I can tell you that I'm not nice when I smell BO. Now, there's some cultures, right, that apparently don't believe in hygiene. Now, I'm just saying this. I won't, I'm dehydrated. I need a drink. And let me tell you, when I walk by in a supermarket and I smell, I can't do it anymore. My stomach is so sensitive that if I smell you, I am not happy to be by you. And I will, okay, fresh out of the shower. Well, you're coming up in the world, Howard, because I was a little worried about your smelling salts. Honey, I need to wake up. Give me your pit. Woo! That's not a fresh one. Stanky. Yeah, I don't like stanky. Didn't shave. Yes. That's hippy dippy pippies. Yeah. And that's okay. Like, I'm all good for, here's the thing. When you have hair in certain regions, like your pits, let's just start with that. Yeah, and you need it in your ass too, John, because you get swass as well. Sass, swass, whatever it's called. And she's going crazy. Bye, Chrissy. I figure no. I believe that one must shave, especially the pits. It's not the fern smell I'm smelling. It is B fucking O. And sometimes the spices they use, right, commingle with the body odor, and I can't. Judy, bye. The white skunk. And when I'm walking by, and it's like somebody coughing, open room cough, or sneezing in a store, right? You get a look. I'm looking. Yes, men to have, but you can trim it down to make it look so ungangly. Like, you don't need to look like you belong in a forest. Just saying. So, now, when women have the armpit hair, right? Bacteria breeds, right? Bacteria smells. It's the bacteria in your pit that is smelling. It's not pretty. Mm-mm. And it stinks. And I don't care. Yes, the Brillo pad. And I don't fucking care. You know what my favorite perfume is? Kai. Kai. That one and Romance. By Ralph Lauren. There's not enough patchouli oil that gets rid of that bacteria smell. You need alcohol. You need to kill it. Like, throw on some fucking, stop putting more shit on it. You know the true hippies. They don't give a shit. And then you other ones that don't want to smell, and then they just keep I don't know about you, but, oh, Joe Malone. So I've never really been into, there's some good sense with Joe Malone, but Joe Malone, like, you can smell a smell and like off of somebody and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy that, and it totally changes on me. So there is some good Joe Malone smells, but I just have never gone to a store to buy them because I won't order them online without knowing what they smell like, and I'm lazy. You guys know that I don't like to go to the store. But yeah, fragrances. Kai is my ultimate favorite. I have another one, but I can't remember the name of it that I use. That's an everyday kind of a spritz. There was a Britney Spears one that was really good. There's a lot of good scents. My scent, so like the Romance and the Kai, Kai, it's like an oil-based perfume. Now, I can't really stick it like by my neck because my glands swell, but I love it. It's just, it's a beautiful smell. It's beautiful. It's expensive, but it's beautiful. And really, like, what perfume isn't, right? Hello, London Annie. But yes, Kai is really good. It's like Kai reminds me, feet are nice and clean. So you're a fetish guy. You're into the appendages. I get it. That's fine. Zen. Oh, I think I remember that. My mom was really big into odors. Roland, I can't. It's like warm tuna for me. I can't. But you're gonna get a look. Oh. I hate anything with bacteria. Exclamation. Shalom 5. My mom, you know what reminds me of my mom is Fendi. She used to wear this Fendi perfume, and it just, for some reason, and she used to wear a lot of scents. Howard, you should just be able to, oh, I need to get my piggy. It's my piggy farrier. I'm not into I'm not into feet. I think men's feet are ugly. I think women's feet are ugly. I think my feet are pretty decent for feet. Oh, thanks, Momo. Hi, Randy. Shalimar. My mom wore that too. My mom was a scent. She loved her lipsticks and she loved her ball de freak. I don't even know what that is. Lipsticks and fragrance. I can see you, Arnold. But I don't know. I don't remember like all of her fragrances, but I do remember fragrances. I still remember Fendi. Ugh. Y'all are just wrong. Can you see me now? You want Roland's getting off on the light smell of tuna. Giorgio. You guys, I was so nauseous last night from talking about tuna that I literally took Tums. You guys saw that. I used to wear Coco. White shoulders. Now that's I you guys are killing me with the smells. I can't. You guys, I was feeling you like watching women put on makeup? That's so funny because most men would hate it. Most men would hate it. Like Dan hates it. He's like, every time I put like a little blush on, he's like, why are you putting that junk on your face? Because I don't want to look dead. That's why. White diamonds. Ooh. It's weird to see a tuna. It's not weird to see a cold tuna sandwich. White shoulders. Oh my God. I literally have been making myself nauseous. Even this morning, something happened. I was talking about smells, and I literally started making myself sick. I was like, I feel nauseous all of a sudden. I literally took my chewable Tums. I don't know what's going on with me. She owns Fendi, but not that Fendi. Fendi. She does have a Fendi line, but not that Fendi. No, not the perfume Fendi, because she wasn't alive by the time. Yeah, so this is, so we changed these because I was like, why is it so short? Like, should be right there. And so he made an adjustment, but now he's working on another deal that I don't know what he's doing, but he wants to get me into a different manufacturer. So I don't know what's happening right now. Tuna taco is a no for me, Roland. I'm fine. Yeah, and I've never had that, but the more I gag, the more nauseous I get, and that never used to happen to me. So I can literally make myself nauseous now. So am I bulimic? These are available to buy, yes. They're a little bit different now. At least right now, these are available to buy. If we move to a different manufacturer, there'll be another style. This is a medium. This is a woman's medium. I'm not into tacos, but that's just me. Yes, teenage football, yes, and so are girls' soccer cleats and shin guards. Yeah, not pretty. It's the same fucking smell. But Andrew literally smelled mildewy all the time. Whew, I'm getting nauseous. I really am. Okay, we gotta stop talking about smells because these smells are so like fresh in my mind. And it's so crazy how my body's reacting. And the smells of foods, like I'm telling you, and I think that's why I'm so angry half the time. I walk into like a store and I smell people and I'm like, the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I really sometimes want to act. Bye, Deidre. I can't be pregnant. First of all, you need to have, relations to be pregnant. Second of all, I'm on birth control and Dan is fixed. So if I was pregnant, something would be wrong. I mean, something could be wrong in general for me, but not that. I can't. What was I saying? Roland had me stuck on the tuna fucking taco. Smells. Oh, I really want to yell at people. You guys, I am that hormonal that, oh yeah, you're lucky, Angelina. I'm, have some common decency for the love of Pete. Spray yourself down with something or put some fucking deodorant on. That's a blasphemy. I'd almost rather take an open room cough than BO. Just saying. I would take and risk an open room cough over that. And that's saying a lot because I'm a germaphobe. So there you have it. Yeah. And then the people like who put on 5 gallons of cologne, you know, man, easy on the fragrance. Like what the hell? It's like being in an Abercrombie store, you know, way too much. People stop bathing. I mean, what the fuck? I can't do it. I feel that old now that I'm walking by them. I'm like, less is more. I just want a faint scent, you know? I want to walk by a hot man and I just want to smell a good smell. And you don't even have to be that hot. If I smell a good scent and I'm just minding my own business, I'm definitely looking back to see who's wearing it. You don't even need to be hot. Michael, I'm married. I can't marry somebody else. Cause y'all, I mean, a smell like literally revs up women's pheromones. Pheromones are very important in the opening of the flower. The pheromone smell opens up the flower and makes the flower dewy. It really works its magic if you do it right. Just saying, but very subtle. Yeah, there are some men, Howard's smelling wonderful. But Howard, I just don't want you to sniff my pit. You know, that might send me going the other way. So if I, lovely poetry, my flower opens, it gets dewy. Hi, Heather. I mean, how many of you flowers open up when you smell a good smell? And yet, like, the guy doesn't have to be hot, but it's an automatic response. Men, listen to me now. Fragrance is the way to go. Screw the foreplay, right? Because once the flower's ready, she's ready. Please, yes. Yeah, and less is more. So stop jumping in the vat of oil, perfume, whatever you want to call it. Do a little dab and a little dab and a little dab. Walk by us, and you have just made us awaiting for our husbands. Not really, because then I get home and he's done something or said something to piss me off. But, yeah. It opens. It always goes home. Right? I'm just saying, you guys, if you want to work your women, John, don't piss off Les, John. Don't piss off Les. But for the women, I'm giving you dewy, Emily. Not moist. We don't like moist. We like dewy, glistening. Mm-hmm. You know, like how they sometimes take pictures of like a pink rose, you know what I mean? And you see the little drops of dew. That's what you want it to look like. So it's like a budding rose, right? Supple. Guys, spray. Yeah, moist. I don't, to me, moist is not a term that is sexual, right? Moist is like, when I describe moist, something's not right, right? Like when I use the M word, it's an infection, or it's just, too dischargy, or, there's fermentation. I don't know what's happening, but something is not right. I don't even want my cake to be described as moist, because I don't want to eat an infected cake. I'm flooded. I'm too wet. I'm overproducing the lubrication down in my nether regions, and I don't want my cake to be flooded with it either. Baby powder, I love baby powder. But you're on the corner in London? Hey. How's this? You said, how's the sausage? The sausage is just shriveling up as we speak. Poor guy. Juicy. No, I don't like juicy. Dewy, Emily. Dewy. Emily's like, okay, so moist? No. Dewy. Oh, juicy. No. Juicy is overflowing with. Juicy is. It's too slippery when wet. Like, it's like just too much slip and slide action. Like, I don't want to be juicy and squirting. Extra. I don't know, but it just sounds too wet and wild. Why is everybody trying to change my word? Why is everybody trying to change? Y'all, it's my fucking word. Don't try to change my fucking word. How about misty? No! Dewy! Men, I'm sure it's luscious to you. And it could be luscious, but you guys, just close your eyes and envision a pink rose. I can't keep my eyes closed while I'm doing this. But envision a pink rose just in the morning dew, right? Dew. Men's tips. Yes, the tip of the tip is a glistening tip. Lush and dewy. Too wet. Yeah, I mean, what man wants something too wet? Like, you can't feel it if it's that slippery. And she sure as hell can't feel it, because all she can worry about is all the lubrication that's down there, and that's causing too much motion. It's dewy. Think about it. Like the grass has dew on it. It's not too much. It's just a light dusting of moisture. That's it. I don't know why you guys want to change my fucking word. Dewy. Have you ever tried toys? Yeah, toys aren't my thing. I really am a little dab. Now a dab of butter. Ew, we're not baking a cake. Y'all pissing me off. I'm just saying. I'm really an old-fashioned person. Just so you know. I'm very boring. I'm very 19s, 50s. You know, Dewey is. Well, thank the fucking God. I'm very, vanilla. Is that the word? Oh, shit. Your name is Pfizer because you made my house. Oh, Lord. An old-fashioned. I'm very vanilla. I'm not, I did some shit back in the day. Not because I was curious or ever wanted to. I did it for my man. And it just wasn't me. I'm very vanilla. And I'm okay with being very vanilla. I don't need, thruples and couples and groups and, blindfolds, and I don't like that. I'm kind of a control freak, right? I don't want to be pinned up, tied up or held up anywhere. Don't even like handcuffs. Never liked them because I don't, and I've never, no. As far as the mechanical devices, I don't like less is more. Less is more. Less is more. I don't need some big old horse shebang bang to turn me on, nor do I want that in any orifice of mine. So I'm a fan of just having a good time, not, like I said, it's not even focus on me, focus on you. I'm I want to be laughing. I want to have a good time. No, I can't. I don't I can't. Dan in the past has tried, and I'm I can't do it. I feel too, no. And is that a control thing? I don't know, but it just makes me feel uncomfortable. I am just a normal lover who doesn't need much but just a good laugh and a bang. That's it. More more is less. That's what Dan says. He goes, I don't know why. No, I don't care if the lights are off or on. I mean, spotlight me. I don't give a shit. That, when you're in a marriage that long, you don't really care. I mean, we bend over in front of each other with, the lights full on, and that shit. I'm not that person. I mean, sometimes I'll like freak him out because I'm playful. That's anymore. Like, I've done all the other shit. I've had passionate love making when we were younger, and you couldn't wait to get in each other's pants and dry hump and all that good stuff. But I've had that passion. Now I just want to have a good time. So, of course, Dan gets mad at me because, he's like, Danielle, you got to give me something here. You got to give me something. I mean, if you want it to go quicker, there's something that you have to say to, and I can't. I mean, sometimes I'll sit there, hi Pam, and I do this. He just is like, close your eyes. I'm one of those annoying people. Yeah. That's me, Roland. I just want to roll and laugh and, plop it in when it can go in and get it done and get up and continue on our way. Hi, Alex. Oh, Nana. Oh, no. Am I keeping you in? And it just is what it is. For me anymore, we, men need it more than I think we do, right? Men need it. That's Dan's love language. That's how he feels close to me. Like lately, we've been dry because of me, because of all my issues that I've had lately. Because I just don't feel like, sexually, no. I think, no. I was this way before the Lexapro. So I don't think Lexapro made it worse at all for me there. Because I was starting that way. I was already that way in all these changes that I've been going through. But I know, like, when Dan starts getting snippy with me and just more reactive, with his ADHD, which is very impulsive, I notice that it's because, this, that. But yeah, it doesn't bother me that way. I want other things that make me feel closer. He needs it because he needs it. But I don't know. I just, when you're married as long as we do, I don't know. Righty, lefty. That's it. He does need some, and you can always tell. But it doesn't bother me like that. In my 20s. Really, John? Pretty premature. Call me old-fashioned. Call me. John, I'm gonna tell you something which is really interesting. So I have a brother who's very emotional. He's very connected. He wants to, like, he's not one of those guys that just, and he's been this way ever since he was young, in his 20s. And he he needs to be attracted to a woman, like, emotionally. And I don't know much men that are like that. So tell me if maybe you're the same thing. I don't know. But, and he, just couldn't have sex if he wasn't attracted to them emotionally. And every woman, that every woman that he had relations with, there was an emotional connection. And it was like, let's get it on like Donkey Kong, right? He's very much empathetic. He's a very emotional lover. He's just not your typical guy, like, let me get it in when I can. And I think Andrew is kind of that way too. I think so far. He is a sweet man. And it was so funny because he calls me all the time. He's like, all right. He goes, beautiful woman. Like, I'm dating her, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and I'm like, well, you know why? I know. You're not connected mentally. Sure enough, he found another one, and they are very connected. You haven't had a piece of pie in years Does that make you feel weird? Do you want a piece of pie? I mean, I don't. Um, uh, I bought my own flowers, Heather. They're coming today in my delivery. SSRIs do affect people differently. I don't feel like my SSRI has fucked with me. I think it's really given me more benefit of things than it has. Oh, they're burning a wood pile. I think I'm a better person on an SSRI, sex and all. Like, I don't care. I can buy my own flowers and write my name in the sand. When you're married to Dan, you have to learn to do those things, and that's what I want in my life. Yeah, I don't know. Relationships are complicating, and I think that, as I've aged and as I'm going through this latest life hurdle, I'm just in a different place mentally. I'm in a different place. You were, Alex? Gosh, you've got some stories. Um, oh, I buy, yeah, I mean, there's certain places I'll buy from that are decent prices, but I love, and I just, in all honesty, like I talk to the women about, it's true stuff, and some of you might be in the same place, and that's why I talk about it. So right now, I'm in a very different, vulnerable, I feel very vulnerable, very emotional right now, present. I'm very, I don't want to say scared. Bye, Christine. Hi, Fupa. I don't think I'm very scared. What's the word? Not scared. I'm very up and down, very, two different places. And Shauna, I do feel anxious. Yeah, maybe anxious is kind of sums it up. And that's all. It's not even disconnected. Just because it's internal. There's so much, right? And when you go through this phase of menopause, and I'm spotting all the time. I'm, and I'm on birth control, right? So I feel out of place, and that's a good word coming from a male. I'm just saying, thank you, Andrew. I feel really out of place and out of touch right now. In everything I do. Right now. Because of my journey and the things that I'm experiencing internally, right, with menopause. Yolanda, I'm sorry. That's a stupid man. Test out. Well, I will test out. Well, yes, at 50, I start testing to see if I'm in menopause, and then. Yeah, and it's not something I don't. I'm taking the estrogen for my hormones. I think it is, Alex, and that's why I'm trying to explain to Dan. I think he's kind of taken a step back and not being so, not aggressive, but because I'm like, you just don't understand. Like right now, and it's something you probably wouldn't know, but like every day is a struggle for me. Every day is a struggle. Like yesterday, all I wanted to do is cry, and for no reason, but I feel so out of place because my body's confused. I'm struggling just to keep my shit. I've been really down the last couple days. I've been really low. And it's just because of my hormones. It's nothing else. My life is fine. Stressful, but it's fine. Bye, Ran. I've been going through menopause. It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. Yes, Stephanie, and it's so weird because I question everything. My husband said I can't blame. Well, and I think I utter the word menopause a lot throughout the day, to Dan, because he needs to understand that my
my life is changing. I'm changing. My person is changing. And I want him to understand that he needs to embrace it, and he needs to understand it, and he needs to know and appreciate and respect, right? Armpits. You know, Howard, I will never forget that now. He's got to roll with it, because you do. Stephanie, the good thing is that I have social media, right? So that gives me a good, strong sense of self for me. So that keeps me grounded, I think, this time in my life right now. I think that keeps me grounded. But right now, the last 2 days, I'm like, what the fuck? And I can rationalize, right? I can rationalize what it is, but it doesn't still take away all the emotions that are raging or the things that you're feeling so quickly, and I can look at him and I could be like, God, you're so selfish. I'm asking and I'm reminding you that you have to be a little bit more patient right now. You know what I mean? Because I'm struggling. And thank you about menopause. Yeah, and that's not an excuse, right? The drinking and you got to watch for those things too, because we can get into really bad depression with this menopause. So she could be depressed. She needs to find a purpose. No more periods will be, yes. You get very confused with your hormones and every day. Yes, it's really hard, Stephanie. Like, I can't tell you I was walking around my kitchen this morning and I just wanted to cry. I just wanted to cry. PCOS is hard. I have a friend who's very young and has had PCOS her whole life. And she's like 31. But not every day is bad. Not every moment's bad. But I have been feeling extra low. And I think, and then the more stress that comes on and the more overwhelmed, you feel, it makes it worse. And I do, Alex, I just haven't had time to cry. Does that make sense? Because when I cry, it takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot. But, I talk to you guys about it. It is healing. It's very healing. And I might today, because today I feel a little bit more full. Does that make sense? It's full. Like the tears are like there. Like I feel like they can overflow at any minute. And it's good. I'm not afraid to cry. But I just really haven't been in a place where I can. Stomach pain is nauseousness comes with that. It's a good release. I just haven't had time. And sometimes like I'm vacuuming and tears just start coming and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I can't do this right now. I don't have time. Yeah, and that's why I share it, because I think it's important for everybody else that could be feeling the same way, not understanding or feeling alone in this journey, right? Because do you, like John, I don't know, as you've gotten older, like Dan cries more now. I give him shit all the time. I'm like, what the hell were you doing? Just crying? Why? Your eyes are puffy. Yeah, come on, get your shit together. And I do say that all the time. Dan, he does. John, he tries to cry at least once a day. John's like, I need a good cry. I mean, Dan says, I know, I do too, Alex, because I gotta go check on Grandpa and the dogs are going crazy. But Dan says that he tries to cry once a day. He does. Yeah, Sherry, last night I didn't hear Ed. I just said, you know what? I can't do it. Dan can handle it. I just let myself go on that one. Yeah, Paul, I do too some days. But you know what? I've been in this relationship for so long and it's always been me doing it. So there is an element of me being used to it. It doesn't mean I always like it, but I am used to it. Oh, Becky, that's hard. And it's weird because you can have a lot of people even surrounding you and feel alone. Try that one.
Try that one. Oh no, I typically, yeah, and so sometimes I just remember, I say, because sometimes in a house full of crazy, sometimes I do, it's like those shows, and you're standing in the middle of the room and you're just twirling, you're just like looking and everything's going fast around you. And I'm like, there's times that I feel so alone, in the sea of crazy. And I'm like, how can I really, and I'm just watching life, just what am I doing? What is my purpose? Who am I? What am I here to do? And why do I keep doing this? You too funny me. I know, I gotta go. Yeah, did I say that? What I should have said was, hi Charles. Why did I shout like a dragon? Because they made you. Dan shouts like a dragon all the time, so Alex, I probably wouldn't even faze me. I'd be like, oh, yep, you got that infliction. Shit. Anyhow, you guys, I gotta go. I will do a subscriber live later for my subscribers. Do I have outside the body experiences? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I literally feel like I'm here and then I'm just walking away watching myself. Is that crazy? But it does happen. Anyway, you guys, remember, you can subscribe only when I'm live on my channel, Goodman. If you are here, remember, it only happens on Mrs. D. Cell NorCal 3. That's it. Mrs. D. Cell NorCal 3 is the only channel we have a subscription on for lives. And I will be popping on tonight. So for those of you who have the subscription, we'll see you. For those of you who don't have it, well, you can, I think, preview it and see what it's like. But anyhow, love you guys. Remember, you are important, you matter, and you are worthy, and you all mean a lot to me. Thank you once again for making my time enjoyable and lifting me up. Hope I did the same thing from some of y'all. And Howard, take care of those pits, right? Love you guys. I will see you later. Mwah. I don't know, Lynn. It's whenever I just feel ready to get on again. So love you guys. I'll talk to you later.